Flight 417 lifted off like any other plane. No alarms. No warnings. No fear. Just a machine rising into the sky, carrying hundreds of ordinary people toward ordinary lives. But something invisible was already on board. Something heavier than metal. Heavier than fuel. Heavier than gravity itself. A man. And a life he never answered for. His name was Ethan Cole. To the flight attendants, he was polite. To the passengers, invisible. To the world, successful. But success has a way of hiding damage. Ethan had spent his life choosing the easier wrong over the harder right. Every time. He lied when truth was inconvenient. He stayed silent when silence protected him. And he walked away when others paid the price. And the scariest part? Nothing ever happened to him. Row by row, the plane carried stories. A woman returning home after beating cancer. A father flying to meet the daughter he had never held. A young soldier staring out the window, wondering who he'd be when the uniform came off. Hope sat in every seat. Except Ethan's. At 32,000 feet, Ethan felt pressure behind his eyes. Not turbulence. Not fear. Memory. Faces appeared without permission. A business partner ruined by paperwork Ethan altered. A woman who trusted him, and paid for it alone. A family displaced because Ethan chose profit over people. He swallowed hard. For years, he had buried these moments. But now, they were awake. The man in the seat next to Ethan noticed. Late 60s. Calm voice. Worn hands. Old man. You look like someone carrying a weight that doesn't belong in the sky. Ethan smirked. Ethan. You don't know me. The old man nodded. Old man. I don't need to. Guilt always introduces itself. Ethan stared at the seat in front of him. Ethan. If people knew what I've done, they wouldn't feel safe sitting here. The old man didn't move. Old man. Then the danger isn't what you did. It's what you never faced. Ethan clenched his jaw. For the first time in decades, someone wasn't impressed by him. The cabin lights dimmed. Not dramatically. Just enough. Ethan's chest tightened. He suddenly understood something terrifying. He had never once tried to fix what he broke. He just moved on. And now, there was nowhere left to go. All around Ethan, people slept. A child clutched a toy. A woman whispered a quiet prayer. The old man closed his eyes peacefully. They trusted the sky. Ethan realized something that crushed him. None of them chose to be near him. A thought struck him like cold water. What if wrongdoing doesn't end with the person who commits it? What if unresolved guilt leaks outward? What if consequences wait until they're shared? Ethan's breathing became uneven. For the first time, he didn't feel untouchable. He felt responsible. He whispered. I should have said something. I should have stopped. No one heard him. Not the flight crew. Not the passengers. Not even the man beside him. Because regret spoken too late doesn't echo. There was no explosion described. No panic explained. Just a sudden absence of control. A shift. A quiet realization that something had gone wrong. And then, silence. The news would later say. Mechanical failure. Unpredictable circumstances. An unfortunate accident. They would list names. Ages. Destinations never reached. But they would never list guilt. Because guilt leaves no wreckage. Some consequences don't arrive immediately. They wait. They grow. And when they fall, they don't always fall alone. If one life can quietly harm many, Then one act of honesty can quietly save them. The question is never if we'll face what we've done. Only when. And whether others will be standing beside us when it happens. Narrator. Before the journey ends. Empty your burden. Because the sky was never meant to carry it for you.